For the front bodice, you need to cut on fold because you need a whole piece like so. And for the back bodice, you need to cut not on a fold because you need 2 pieces like so.
What I did is I added a lining, and because my fabric is very see-through, but if you are beginner sewer, I would advise you to just use a fabric that is not see-through. I have this fabric for a long time and I didn't want to go get myself another fabric, so I just used it, but then I had to add a lining to it. So right now you just want to pin the front bodice and the back bodice together, sew them on the shoulders and sew them on the sides.
So after sewing the shoulders and the side seam, you want to pin the back of the bodice together and sew it down, but with a basting stitch. So basically the biggest stitch on your sewing machine, and afterwards you just want to give it a very good ironing so it's flat. Sorry guys, my camera died when I was cutting my sleeve, so I cannot show you guys how I cut my sleeve, but there are videos on my channel where you can find out how to cut your own sleeves. So after cutting your sleeve, you just want to sew the sides together, and because I'm going for a puff cuff, I'm going to sew a basting stitch to create the gathering at the cuff. Just pulling on one of the threads to create the gathering. You're just going to continue to pull until you're satisfied with the amounts of gathering. So, how I got my cuff, I just measured my wrist, and mine is 20 by 4. You're just going to go ahead and sew it together, and afterwards you're just going to attach it to the sleeves like so. To attach the sleeves to the top needs to be on the wrong side and the sleeves on the right side. You're going to attach the highest part of the sleeve to the upper part of the top, and the lower part of the sleeve to the lower part of the armhole, and then you just want to pin it all the way around and sew it all the way around. And now we're going to go on to the shorts. I'm using my favorite pair of high-waisted shorts. You just want to trace out the outline and add some seam allowance and cut it out. Also make sure that your fabric is not on fold because you need 4 pieces of the pattern. So I'm just gonna lie the short overlapping the seam allowance we already added on the shorts, and I'm just going to measure how long the zipper is, and from that point I'm going to sew the basic stitch for the shorts. And at this point you just want to sew it at the sides and also at the crotch. To attach the 2 pieces of the shorts, you want to make sure that one of them is on the wrong side and one on the right side, and the one on the right side is going to go inside the one on the wrong side, and you just want to match the crotch. Make sure it's really matching right, and then you just want to pin it all the way around and sew it. And to attach the top to the shorts, you just want to make sure that the short is on the wrong side, and you're going to pull it through the top, and then you just want to go and pin it all the way around and sew it together. And finally you just want to go ahead and add the zipper. At this point my camera died, so I couldn't show you guys how I open the basic stitch, but it's super easy. You just want to use a seam ripper to open the stitch, and then you can zip your zipper, and then you can open your zipper. And afterwards I just went ahead and did the hemmings for the neckline and also for the shorts. And